that they were fully in control of. Those reins have been snatched out of their hands, and they've been kicked from the sleigh. The lead, no longer theirs. Now in the hands of FUT, the hands of the banner that has burned brightly. Under with a mountain of Turkish talent underneath them. They've always been the best, and it looks like they're gunning for that title once more to hold on to their crown.
Well, that was kind of the funny thing this year. We talked about them missing the boat with talent.
Yeah.
And at the last moment, coming into this stage, they made the change. They gambled. They threw away what had been a long route of players. And if it works out with them making it,
what?
That would be everything to them. Crystalli's whiff and the last is forgotten, but he still goes down. Overfights, wanted a little too much, and gives away that A site. The hold has not been fantastic either, though. Another opportunity for FUT.
Given the Garden of Eden, but the apple drew his eye. Now the 3v3 on the A site. It's this cross from Audaz, though. He can be the trigger point for the rest to go. Echo hears them steaming out of heaven. He's got the perfect position. And finally, the spray finds its mark, but Sop now on the defuse, draws them into the fight, lands the first, and the ult almost there. But Echo, ever the hero of Eternal Fire, once again, he steps up to the plate, steps in for the rescue. It leaves us at 11-11, and nail-biter conclusion coming up.
Yeah, it really has just come down to individual plays at this point. Echo had to land the shot. He had to land everything in front of him. You can even see it looks like he's fighting his mouse. That's what playing against the Neon feels like. And it really is just like all of our coaches have become bipolar. They're flipping between the personalities of elation and devastation every single round.
Scout destroyed.
It is tough to break. The good thing for FUT is they still had some credits on the table, but even those are beginning to dwindle. Both sides pushed to the edge of what their economy can hold. FUT at least have a couple of extra ultimates, but that will flip. They lose this round, and you could be seeing everything online for Eternal Fire to close out the map. They win this round, and the same could be said to go to OT.
There's a nasty bait setup in player towards B main. Obviously the first point of contact being Sop, but then Zeus waiting. They expect Eternal Fire to go towards this position.
Huge.
And late they put in the showstopper to take them out. That's a massive pick onto Neki. And any notion of going back in the other direction is now gone, but that means they press forward into the lone defender of Crystalli with the Judge up close. Their executioner, 11-11. It's all on the line, but only one man can push them up to it. Izzy, 1v3 on the back of what was nearly a big clutch in the previous for FUT. For Sop now,
They screwed.
Izzy the man who has to do it, and he won't even get the first.
(12-11). FUT have had a climb back, a monumental climb back. And Eternal Fire, well, if this round doesn't go their way, they're going to look back and go, yeah, well, we lost both pistols. Yeah, well, we won first map, but then we got dominated on Ascent. The excuses will fly. But the fact is there's been opportunities. The post plants on these A sites haven't been solid. Sop has stepped up, sociable as well. In fact, there hasn't been a player that's missed the opportunity to steal rounds away. And then you look at the weaknesses within this buy. The strengths come with the ults. A showstopper for Fabian on what looks like maybe the first direct B hit that we may even just see from this side.
Well, to steal the crown away, the eternal flame of FUT's victory in Turkey again and again, a historic team, and to dethrone them. A mountain to be climbed starts here by pushing to overtime. Inside the pit, nade goes through, it's forced them forward. The Viper is the one to be caught. Now the pit goes down and everything crumbles to ash and ruin for Eternal Fire. The flame was so bright, dimmed and snuffed out by FUT. Then the Turkish derby that goes the way of the favorites. The banner of old flies once more as FUT lock in London.
Oh, Sop's going for his aura moment. He's facing off against his old teammates. They mentioned it earlier in the week. there was some blood that would be shed, and they were hoping to take him down. He sits atop the board in the map that mattered most, but it was not a one-man effort. That is a team that has been built in lightning fast. Think back to the beginning of the stage. They made their roster moves at the last second. We heard stories of lack of practice, no time, people flying in 2 days before the stage began, and they were lights out up until they faced Heretics. Even still, they come in off that defeat, get decimated in map number 1, and then manage to turn things around throughout the series from a low in the first half to the highest of highs. And for those massive changes, their reward, well, for now, they're the #1 in Turkey, but also they have made it to London.
Back onto the international stage where that FUT flag belongs. We've even got the neon emote to close it out. It has been a sensational game between these two. But after that first map, I'm sure many out there thought SOP made a mistake. And he's now gonna watch the boys he turned his back on qualify in his stead, but no. He came through, dominating in this final map and showing that FUT have got that depth. They've got the resilience to fight their way back. A reverse sweep and Masters London locked in. Now it's time to go down to the stage and hear from a no doubt elated SOP and Vlad.
There is so much that comes from FUT. You guys do not disappoint at all. There is delivery after delivery, and it happened today. SOP, I'm gonna ask with you, I feel like maybe a little less emotional, but how are you feeling going to London? Your first global event after such an amazing stage 1.
I mean, it's okay.
It's okay. Just another day in the office for you, huh?
I know we're gonna qualify when I join the team.
There was never a doubt for you, SOP, but Vlad, you have been through the ringer as a coach. You've had a lot of highs, a lot of lows. Would this be one of the highest highs you've had right now?
Yeah, sure. I mean, like after winning Ascension, like I've been in the lowest position of my life, and now I'm in the highest, and hopefully there are like there's this top level that I can reach with this team. We can do anything. It's amazing.
How much does it mean to you, though? Because for FUT, you guys have had to be, as the org, they were in a bit of a slump for a couple of years, I want to say. Not a lot of people had belief in the roster that you formed, but how are you as a coach working with these guys, essentially going what feels like unstoppable?
I mean, they try for like a win, and like hunger to the game is like what makes us go every single time. And like, you know, we lost the first map drastically. Like, we could have at least show some of our own game, you know. Like,
I mean, the fans are going crazy.
I mean, I can't describe it with my whatever I can say.
What about you, SOP, all right? Because for you, you said it, but you knew you were going to qualify to London, right? But you beat former teammates to get to there. So is it a little extra special?
No, I mean, I just proved why they're here. They're here because of me. I dropped 30 bomb, bro.
Okay, they're here because of you. Was it because of you that we had that turnaround after map 1? I said, I know the fans are crazy loud for you.
I can't hear anything.
I'll speak a little louder. Is it because of you that you came
I didn't
back
really
from
mean
map 1?
that. I didn't really mean that because of you, but yeah, I did my best to win. That's all I can say. But I didn't really mean that they're here because of me. Each of them are really good players. Yeah, that's it.
I mean, you still showed up, like you said it, you dropped that 30 bomb for yourself as well. How are you keeping calm and having control of your emotions with how close Split was? I mean, you literally could not have put on a better performance.
I mean, I'm talking about my team. I'm talking with my teammates. Like, we need to calm down. We need to do this or that, or do this or that. And we're keeping the emotions high, on sometimes low. That's it.
I like that. And Vlad, you know, we're going to round it out a little bit, but do you have any words for the fans? Anything final? We're going to see you guys play still, but making it to London and seeing the crowd that showed up for you?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You can do it both in English and Turkish, whatever you want.
Oh yeah, so like, thank you for coming here. Arkadaşlar çok teşekkür ederim. I mean, job's not done.
Sure.
Job's not done. Like, we're striving for more. Like, keep watching.
Okay, we're definitely going to keep watching. Actually, I have one last question. That one's going to be for you, Sop. Who do you want to come up against in your next match? Fnatic, Vitality? Who's going to make it alongside you guys to London?
Probably Fnatic. I don't think Vitality is that good. They're just good at practice.
Okay, there's always big words coming out from Sup there. Thank you guys so much. Congratulations again going to London, but the day does continue. Their job isn't over, and neither is ours. We're going to go to a break on the other side. We'll see who does make it to London. Is it Fnatic or Vitality?
Say what you will. In the EMEA, you have to prove yourself.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Want to find your fastest server every time? Express like a pro and optimize your connection in one tap. Express in game without ISP throttling. Express and shield yourself from DDoS attacks. Express and choose the VPN trusted by gamers everywhere. Express VPN. Experience gaming the Express way. Fast, stable, competitive. Outplay the world. It's time to Express. Unlock free cosmetics, including Lightning Kicks Buddy and more. Scan to subscribe.
나의 속도가 돈이라면 벤 놈이 더 세게 괴롭혀봐 나를 rain 놈이 다가서면 뱅뱅 전부 걸어 게임처럼 너의 고개를 떨굴 때는 댄서니 모두 몸에 걸어 눈이 빛나는 걸로 전부 걸치고 난 이 노리는 것들이 꼴 발밑에 쫓아와도 너는 절대 못 껴 넘어질 배포도